Hello, mabuhay! This is Teacher Lourdes, and this is your course, The Teaching Profession. Our lesson 10 is on becoming a global teacher. The objectives of our lessons are present the K-12 education system of China, Japan, Philippines, and the USA. And you will create a matrix comparing the K-12 curriculum in China, Japan, the Philippines, and USA. Do you like to learn about the K-12 programs of various countries, the educational system, teaching, and teaching profession beyond Asian? We will focus on China, Japan, USA, and the Philippines. Are you ready to learn? Let's have the lesson proper. On becoming a global teacher, a challenge of multicultural diversity. Our specific objectives are compare the educational systems of selected countries of the world, describe multicultural education and the role of teacher in addressing diversity among learners, identify opportunities provided by exchange programs in the development of world-class teacher, describe various educational technologies utilized in the innovative teaching strategies for global teaching, and reflect on the qualities and responsibilities of a global teacher. Our world has been called a global village. Satellite communications make possible the television, telephone, and documents transmitted through fax and electronic mails across thousands of miles in the thousands of a second. Our students can view global warfare in the Middle East, famine in Africa, industrial pollution in Europe, or industrial breakthrough in Korea or Japan through a wired World Wide Web of the information highways. Global education possesses variety of goals ranging from increased knowledge about the peoples of the world to resolutions of global problems, from increased fluency in foreign languages to the development of more tolerant attitudes towards other cultures and peoples. As a future teacher, the increased use of technology in the classroom, the incorporation of the changing realities of our world society, and the ease of mobility of peoples of the world become a challenge for your preparation as a prospective teacher. To become a global teacher, you should be equipped with a wider range of knowledge of the various educational systems outside the country, master skills and competencies which can address global demands and possess attitudes and values that are acceptable. Let's now discuss the educational system of China. With over 200 million students attending public schools taught by over 9 million teachers in the elementary, junior, and senior high schools, the education system in China is highly centralized. The course syllabi are written by scientists and professors hired by the National Educational Commission. The subject matter and instructional contents are uniform for all the first years of school, make up the primary grades, which is devoted to development of cognitive skills, and this is followed by another 6 years of high school. The class size range from 40 to 60 students, and the class have to cover all topics in order to pass national examinations. Students wishing to attend university must pass one of the two versions of the National University Entrance Examination. The quality and reputation of the school will depend on the number of students passing the examination. This is according to Changbin and Huang. Education, one of the fundamental Chinese traditions, entered to a new era of deep transformation after the 1949 education was used as a vital tool for centralization and unification of the country. The new educational system in China includes 6 years of primary education, 3 years of junior middle school, 3 years of senior middle school, 6 years of university, and varieties of technical and vocation schools. All urban schools are financed by the state, while rural schools depend more heavily on their own financial resources. For the policy update, the China's K-12 education industry reforms. On July 24, 2021, the Chinese State Council formally announced its new set of policies on after-school education organizations. The K-12 classes that will be circulated to local, provincial, and city-level education bureaus for further refinement and implementation. The Chinese Communist Party, or CCP's goal is to promote the good of the average people and for many average Chinese citizens, allowing for less student stress and fairer competition among the 10 million high school seniors who take the college entrance exam each year. This is the summary of China's new K-12 education reform policies. For regular public schools, the extended hours for activities and study sessions, and there will be less parental involvement in homework. This is their take on greater role in K-12 education. The private K-12 education organizations or the company micro-regulation, there will be stricter operating requirements like restricted teaching content and limited hours. And there will be advertisement control. For the private K-12 education organizations, which is also called industry macro-regulation, there will be a ban on the new K-12 organizations. There will be reduction in funding. There is no public funding and no foreign funding. This will be shifted to a non-profit. Now let us have the education system of Japan. The Japanese education system is highly centralized and is administered by the Monbusho or Ministry of Education. The school system from kindergarten through university serves about 24 million students, with about 10% going to the university. About one-third go to the private schools and the rest are enrolled in the public national school system. In 2005, a book, Japan in the 21st Century, Environment, Economy, and Society says Japan's educational system produces students who perform far better on international examinations than Americans do, and Japanese students are indisputably among the best in the world in solving mathematical equations. Youngsters are well behaved, envied around the world, and law abiding. Japan's low crime rates are well known and widely envied around the world. But what is even more striking than the lack of crime is the overwhelming civility. Graffiti and vandalism are rare, and school sports teams not only bow to each other before the game but rush over to the opposing team's stand after the game to pay their respect. Basic education structure of Japanese educational system. The Japanese educational system is divided into five basic levels: kindergarten, elementary school, which have 6 years, lower secondary school, which has 3 years, upper secondary school, which has 3 years too, and university, which has usually around 4 years. Education is free and compulsory for children from 6 to 15 years. Classes are large and teaching methods is usually lecture. Japanese students spend 243 days a year in school. The school calendar year is year-round with some breaks between sessions. Standard curriculum includes Japanese language, social studies, math, and science, along with art, music, home economics, physical education, the most emphasis being given to learn the Japanese language. The lower and upper secondary schools cover grades 7, 8, and 9. Men compose two-thirds of the teachers in this level. Class size average 38 and the periods are 50 minutes long. Upper secondary schools offer academic, technical, and vocational programs. The first year courses include Japanese language, English, science, and math. Vocational courses includes information processing, navigation, fish farming, ceramics, and business English. The upper secondary schools are ranked based on their success in placing graduating students into prestigious universities. The higher education of Japanese educational system. Junior colleges by women who want to pursue courses stress home economics, nursing, teaching, humanities, and social science. There are various universities that students can attend in Japan. Private institutions make up 80% of university enrollments, although the public schools have the most prestige. To get into universities, there are more than 500. The student must take two exams. The first one is a national achievement test, and the second one given by the university itself. In higher education of Japanese educational system, the competition is quite fierce, and some students who fail the test will take another year to study and prepare to take the test again. These students are called ronin, which originally meant samurai. 60% of the universities have graduate schools, but only 7% of university graduates gets master's degrees. At the doctorate level, students enroll in medical programs and the humanities. Now let's have the education system of the Philippines. The K-12 program in the Philippines was introduced in 2013. It was in 2013 when RA 10533 became a law. This law is known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. President Benigno Aquino of the Philippines signed into a law a basic education curriculum that will see a mandatory kindergarten year and two additional senior high school years added to what was a 10-year education curriculum to make basic education 12 years. Showing an illustration, we have this kindergarten, which has 1 year, and the primary education, 6 years, junior high school, 4 years, and senior high school, 2 years. The K-12 program covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education, 6 years of primary education, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education, middle level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. The basic education or the universal kindergarten at 5 years old, children start schooling and are given the means to slowly adjust to formal education. The early years of a human being from 0 to 6 years are the most critical period when the brain grows to at least 60 to 70% of adult size. In kindergarten, students learn the alphabet, numbers, shapes, and colors through games, songs, and dances in their mother tongue. This is the basic education from grades 1 to 10. Students in grades 1 to 10 will experience the enhanced, context-based, and the spiral progression learning curriculum with the following subjects: Mother tongue, Filipino, English, Mathematics, Science, Araling Panlipunan, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao or ESP, Music, Arts, Physical Education, Health, Edukasyong Pantahan at Pangkabuhayan or EPP, or now known as Technology and Livelihood Education or TLE. There was a debate in the Congress whether to remove the mother tongue subject because according to studies, it has little to no effect to the assessment of students' improvement in education. So mother tongue in these times are considered to be removed in the subjects taught in the elementary and high school subjects of K to 12 in the Philippines. For basic education, senior high school, at senior high school is 2 years of specialized upper secondary education. The choice of career track will define the content of the subjects that a student will take in grades 11 and 12. The subjects fall under either the core curriculum or specific tracks. The senior high school tracks can choose among the three tracks: academic, technical, vocational, livelihood, and sports and arts. The academic track includes three strands: business, accountancy, management, and humanities, education, social sciences, and science, technology, engineering, and mathematics or STEM. The senior high school tracks, students undergo immersion, which may include earn while you learn opportunities to provide them relevant exposure and actual experience in their chosen track. In senior high school core curriculum, there are 7 learning areas under the core curriculum. These are languages, literature, communication, mathematics, philosophy, natural sciences, and social sciences. Current content from some general education subjects are embedded in the senior high school curriculum. So this is the K-12 curriculum of the Philippines. Let us now have the education system in the USA. Stockpile of USA, the official name is United States of America. Continent, North America. Area is 9,629,091 kilometers squared, and it's 39 degrees north and 98 degrees west in the longitude. The population is about 320 million, and the population density is 88.6 per square kilometer. There is no official language, for there are many language used in the United States of America, such as English, Spanish, Hawaiian, and the European. The motto is "In God We Trust." Values and ethics: secularism, control over environment, respects everyone's root culture, practice human rights, individualism, and democracy. So let's skip this one. We don't need to discuss this. So these are the education policies laws. No Child Left Behind Act of 2001. Every child has the right to access to education. No child will be left behind. And there is assessment every year. Every school has to perform better than the previous year. And the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA 2004. The individuals with disabilities must have also access to education, and there is a proper placement of the disabled ones, and there is a preset teaching methods for these individuals. So this is the pattern that prevails in the community of USA. There is elementary school, 5 years. Okay. But before this, there is a preschool of 2 years, ages 3 to 4, kindergarten 2 years, ages 5 to 6, elementary school 5 years, ages 7 to 11, from grade 1 to grade 5, and then the child will have junior high school of 3 years, grade 6, 7, and 8, and the high school of 4 years, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12, of ages 15 to 18. Okay. So sa primary education, the preschool is ages 3 to 4, kindergarten is 5 to 6, and elementary is ages 6 to 11. What are the subjects taught? Pre-primary, focus on writing, alphabet, and shapes. Kindergarten, focus on reading, math, science, language. Elementary, science, mathematics, social studies, environmental education, health education, language, fine arts, physical development, music, history, and geography. These are the types of schools in the USA. Majority of school types, majority of student enrollment, 49 million. No tuition fee required. Depend on local, state, and federal funding. Religion fee. The types are charter school and magnet school. This is called the public school, while the private school is religious and non-sectarian. Minority of students, 6 million. Required tuition fee depend on religious organizations, endowments, grant donations, and there are types of private school, the independent, the parochial, and proprietary school. And another one is the homeschooling. In homeschooling, there is online tutoring, family or private tutor, practice family religious and moral values, follow state curriculum and family requirements. In some case, homeschool students have to face state administered placement tests. Okay. So the assessment system, Batchment assessment, and formative school-based assessment, number or alphabet grading, and the state-based assessment, summative starts from grade 3, and there's a grading. And then the national-based assessment, there's summative starts from grade 4, CRT and RT test. And the international assessment, which includes summative, starts from grade 4, PIRLS, IMSS, and SAT test. So the assessment types, visual arts, observation, essays, interviews, performance tasks, reading and writing tests, attitude tests, and standardized tests. The assessment methods include observing and recording student achievement, mapping progress, pen and pencil and paper testing, exhibitions and demonstrations, portfolio, teacher-created test, rubric, and self and peer evaluation. For secondary education, the outline of secondary education duration is 6, 7, or 8 years, and the age group is 12, 13, and 14 to 18. The medium of instruction is American English. They also use French, Spanish, Hawaiian, and Native American. The two main levels, middle school, junior high school, grade 5 to 6 or 8 to 9, and high school to senior high school, grade 9 to 10 and to 12. The subjects taught, 4 courses, English, mathematics, social studies, science, foreign languages, like French, Spanish, Latin, and German. In advanced, additional study options or AP courses. In science, you have geology, anatomy, astrology, health science, environmental science, forensic science. Mathematics, you have calculus, statistics, and discrete math. For social studies, you have law, criminal justice, psychology, sociology. And for English, you have public speaking and journalism. They have lots of elective courses such as visual arts, performing arts, vocational education, computer science or IT, journalism, publishing, business studies, family, and consumer science. So these are the types of schools: public schools, charter schools, magnet schools, university preparatory schools or prep schools, and homeschooling. Teaching and learning strategies include lecture, demonstration, experiment, case study, team project, collaborative group works, massive use of technology, assignment, project work, practical hands-on activities, and field trips. So as you can see, there's a variety of teaching and learning strategies in the United States of America, which is also used in the Philippines. Teaching learning strategies also include inclusiveness of learning, diverse learners, diverse teaching, engaging students, constructing practical skills, and developing leadership, creating technologically skilled citizens, and enhancing collaboration and social harmony. For technology education, there are online schools in the United States. There are K-12 schools, colleges, university, diploma courses, and professional courses offering in online mode. And technology and education, the contributions are enhancing physical with the virtual, distance learning, virtual schooling, virtual internship, institutionalizing subjects like filmmaking, video games, designing, etc. at school level, and continuing and independent learning. The uses of technology in classrooms, they use computer, laptop, cell phones, wireless microphones, interactive screens, whiteboards, iPad, class blogs, and wikis, digital textbooks, online study tools, and learning games. So these are the examples of the uses of technology in YouTube, Twitter, SoundCloud. And these are the innovations: uniquely diversified education system, AP courses, honors classes for the motivated and gifted, massive online courses and degrees, individuals with disabilities, education act or idea, and No Child Left Behind Act, innovative and practical courses at school level, magnet school, charter school, summer school, and home schooling. Okay. So these are the features of the education in United States of America. So these are my sources. Thank you for these sources. And for our student activity, you will create a matrix comparing the K-12 curriculum in China, Japan, the Philippines, and the USA. The matrix can include the country, the year levels in the K-12 curriculum, the subjects that are taught in China, Japan, Philippines, and USA, and also uh, you can put the special features of each country at the last column of the matrix. Thank you and mabuhay! I will wait for your output in our Google Classroom.